Everyone. Oh, hi everyone. Today is the third day of the Lunar New Year holiday. I think most people have actually gone back to work, and yeah, it's not like the real public holiday for some people, for most people. But I just want to make this video about something that is not so related to the Lunar New Year, but more in relation to what I've noticed online. And there are some things that I think that I noticed with regards to some female content creators. And the thing is this, I don't really care about their content, if not for the fact that they will bring people into their so-called smear campaigns and everything. And the last time I was saying that there was some spat between this content creator Froggy Frog and this other one, this female she's like a man hater, nut poacher by the name Blossom. But she's like, honestly, I don't really give a two hoots about such people. I mean, this is not my fight, but the thing is this: I realized that with the way she's going, she's definitely walking down off the cliff. And this is something that I wanted to sort of like bring people's attention to, how female narcissists behave, not just female narcissists but just narcissists in general. This whole idea of bullying behavior. Okay, this is something that she keeps on doing. She claimed that recently that in one video that she has schizoid personality disorder, and then Froggy Frog actually started saying that she is in denial about her having another personality disorder, which is comorbid, being narcissistic personality disorder. And honestly, I don't care whether she has NPD or not, because her behavior is really disgusting. Because after like 1 month ago, she every day she makes videos about how she hates men, she hates borderline women, she hates whatever, and she hates everything. Basically, she hates everyone, everything. And the funny thing was that when being called out by Froggy Frog for being a narcissist, a female narcissist, she started coming up with a few response videos, challenging him to produce clinical diagnosis that he is not a narcissist, that he's not a psychopath, which is really baffling. Because the thing is this: your medical diagnosis, whether or not you have narcissistic personality disorder, is not meant to be disclosed by the psychologist or the psychiatrist. They are under no obligation to disclose anything, and they should not, in fact, be disclosing it. And then you turning the tables around on someone to tell someone to actually produce clinical diagnosis, okay, that they are not a psychopath or not a narcissist, is in fact a way of bullying. It is bullying. It's more than just covert narcissism. It's really really bullying, because it's like trying to get people on your side. And the whole thing with narcissists, when they do this thing like the smear campaigns, they gather people, they're flying monkeys to attack you and everything. And I know that sometimes when I post, whether it's on my videos or even on my community posts, I get some like really really ridiculous trolls telling to shut up and making death threats. But I don't really care, because first thing, I can block them, and they don't know my address. If they know my address and do that, sorry, you're in a country of law, okay, in Singapore. You can't do this kind of stuff to anyone. If you do it, you just go to jail, and there's capital punishment too, okay. And I don't think they dare to do it, because you won't get away with anything, okay. You cannot and you will not get away with it in Singapore, okay. So I'm not scared of these people, thinking that using death threats to sort of silence me and get me to become like a submissive pet to their narcissistic agenda of keeping silent and not exposing a sham. Maybe you have to wait till another life, okay. And the thing is this: I kind of realize this, that one thing, what is it with the female narcissist? She will always be claiming that she's the victim of everything. She creates lies, like nut poacher keeps on creating lies, saying that people are obsessed with her and that they are stalking her. No one's stalking you, no one's following you, okay, because you're not a pretty girl, okay. You are not attractive at all. You're very very deep down inside, you're really really ugly, and the way that you're behaving makes you even more repulsive, okay. And the fact that she's doing all this just shows that she has very low self-esteem, even if she's not a narcissist, okay. Because the thing is this: she keeps on contradicting herself a lot of times, like to say that she said all men or whatever and are bad, blah 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 blah. Oh, I didn't know that, because the thing is, that means you're probably not a Christian or a religious person, because to begin with, God incarnated himself as Jesus Christ, a man, in the form of a man, okay? And he's he's fully man, fully God, okay? And so that means you probably you despise God, okay? You are a person of the devil or person of lies, okay? And it makes me really 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 pleased to know that she's exposing herself when she contradicts herself. She's not doing any virtue signaling by doing so, because so far she's been doing a lot of defamation of people, creating lies, saying that they are stalking her. No one wants to stalk a person who is ugly, okay? Yeah, I will be honest. We are very honest here in our culture here in Singapore. When we don't like someone, we find someone unattractive, we tell it to the person's face, okay? And even if you so-called hurt the person, it's better than to give the person the idea that, oh, the person is okay, the person is okay. No, the person is not okay, okay? And let's just say that there are people who are so-called like allegedly INFJ, like her. I mean, I'm more probably INFJ, INFP, but she said that people will not, even if she finds another guy in America who's like that, will work out. Because why? Because you are the problem, okay? You are yourself the problem, that you hate all men, okay? So the thing is this: all narcissists, all female narcissists, they are not just covert bullies, they are really bullies, okay? They gang up, they try to gather their flying monkeys, their so-called fans, their sycophants. These sycophants could be males, but mostly females. And these females are like them, okay, probably radical feminists or whatever, or who hate men, who are misandries, and they gather them to talk about how the world of men is bad, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. It gets very sick and tiring, okay? So I'm not impressed, and I don't think anyone is really impressed. Anyone with their brains will know that this is really ridiculous, okay? And then the next thing is when they don't get their way, they'll start doing stuff like issuing challenges like what she was doing to Froggy Frog. I mean, to say produce some clinical diagnosis. He's not under any obligation to produce any clinical diagnosis to prove anything to you, because you're nothing, okay? You are really nothing to him, okay? You're not his family, you're not his friend, you're just someone of like a hater, okay? This is another thing about narcissists, other than being bullies. They are extremely negative. They don't want to admit they're negative, okay? I think that one thing is this: what you give your attention to, it will grow, okay? And when it grows, it becomes you, okay? Every day, every few hours, sometimes in a day, she makes a few videos, and all these videos are for hatred, negativity, hating on men, hating on women, hating on LGBT people, LGBTQ people, hating on everything, okay? She's a hater, okay? And one thing is this: when you're so full of hatred, you have no space in your heart for love. Okay, this is something I always said, and I always believe it. You know that regardless of whatever faith you are, okay, I'm Orthodox Christian, but I'm going to get confirmed and chrismated soon. But the thing is this: one of our saints have said, Saint Pius? Yeah, Saint Pius of the Athenite said that when we love God, because God is love, okay, when we love, we get closer to God by loving people. What more when you hate people? When you hate people, you don't get closer to God. You get closer to the devil, because the devil is the father of lies. Okay, he hates everything that is of God. So if she's hating man, hating this, hating that, hating the whole world, and maybe she even hates herself. Who knows? She's probably not a very good person deep down inside. And the true self, where's the true self? I find that a lot of these narcissists, they contradict them. Not only do they contradict themselves, it's very hard to really tease out what they really believe in, because one moment they say this, she on one live, she claimed that people who are liberals, are narcissists, hate Jesus Christ. But she hates men, and Jesus Christ is a man, okay? He's not any of these other genders, okay? He's fully man, okay? So, and it is very much in the Nicene Creed, in the Confession of Faith in Christianity. So how are you going to get around this? You get what I mean? Okay? So, anyway, I think that this is just not the only one out there. I mean, there are so many other weird, negative content creators. Like, there was Kim Wilson, whom I haven't been watching, because I find that it's very hard to rewatch videos without getting triggered. And Nat Poach is another one. She's extremely negative, okay, and very vicious. She's very vicious because she's a narcissist herself, but she doesn't admit it. And the thing is this: anyone who sides with them or goes to follow them are pretty much like them as well. They are not healed. They are very negative. They keep on, going around in this vicious cycle. It's like a cycle that goes in and it becomes worse and worse and worse. And you know what you get at the end of it is that unhealed people perpetuating for more unhealed people. Yeah, and it's a very, very terrible vicious cycle. I don't want to be part of it. Anyway, I'm going off to do other stuff, like things to read, and I'll be making more videos not about narcissistic abuse. And seriously, I think the one thing we should be doing at this juncture in 2025 is to really quit consuming, or actually reduce consumption of like narcissistic abuse content, because when does it actually help you to keep on perpetuating that whole idea that you are the victim? Only narcissists do that, okay? Narcissists love being professional victims. Okay, so that's it anyway for now, and I'm just going to do some reading and some processing, and I'll get online again later on, and have a good one, everyone. Okay, bye bye.